Where are you taking me? Speak.
Listen to me.
I will. I will.
The hour has almost come when I have to return to the horrible flames of purgatory.
Ah, poor ghost!
Don't pity me. Just listen carefully for what I have to tell you.
Speak. I am ready to hear you.
You must be ready for revenge too when you hear me out. Just say what? Okay.
I'm just gonna say like, what? Wait. Do you want me to try that?
Okay. I am the ghost of your father, doomed for a certain period of time to walk the earth at night, while during the day I am trapped in the fires of purgatory, until I've done penance for my past sin. If I weren't forbidden to tell you the secrets of purgatory, I would tell you stories that would slice through your soul and freeze your blood. Make thy two eyes like stars, start from their spears, thy knotted and combined locks to part, and each particular hair to stand on end, like quills upon the fearful port of time. But this eternal blazon must not be to ears of flesh and blood. List, oh list, if thou didst ever love thy dear father.
Oh God.
Take revenge of this horrible murder, this crime against nature.
Murder?
Murder most foul, as it best is it. But this is most foul, strange and unnatural.
Hurry and tell me about it, so I can take revenge right away, faster than a person fall in love.
I'm glad you're eager. You'd have to be as lazy as a weed on the shores of Leith not to get riled up here. Now listen, Hamlet. Everyone was told that the poisonous snake bit me while I was sleeping in the orchard, but in fact that's a lie that fooled everyone in Denmark. You should know, my noble son, the real snake that stung your father is now wearing his crown.
I knew it. My uncle?
Yes, that incestuous, adulterous animal. With his clever words and fancy gifts, he seduced my seemingly virtuous queen, persuading her to give into his lust. They were evil words and gifts to seduce her like that. Oh, Hamlet, how far she fell. She went from me who loved with dignity and devotion that suits a legitimate marriage to a wretch whose natural gifts were poor compared to mine. But just as you can't corrupt a truly virtuous person, no matter how hard you try, the opposite is true. A lustful person like her can satisfy herself in heavenly union and then move on to garbage. But hang on. I think I smell the morning air, so let me be brief. Your uncle snuck up to me while I was sleeping in the orchard, and he used to do in the afternoon, and poured a vial of henbane poison in my ear. That poison that moves like quicksilver through the veins and curdles the blood, which it just did to me. I broke out into a scaly rash that covered my smooth body with a revolting crust, and that's how my brother robbed me of my life, crown and queen all at once. He cut me off in the middle of a sinful life.
Go.
I had no chance to repent my sins or receive my last rites. Oh, it is horrible, horrible, so horrible. If you are human, don't stand for it. Don't let the Danish king's bed be a nest of incest. But however you go about your revenge, don't corrupt your mind or do any harm to your mother. Leave her to God and her own guilt. Now goodbye. The glowworm's light is beginning to fade, so morning is near. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Remember. You, now for you, Mark. He is dead and gone. Lady, he is dead and gone. At the head of green grass turf, at his heels of stone.
Nay, but Ophelia!
Larded all with sweet flowers, which be wept to the ground not to go with true love showers. train and be like,
Yes, look here, my lord.
How do you, pretty lady?
well, God lied to you. They say the owl was the baker's daughter, and we know what we are, but not what we may be. God be at your table.
Conceit upon her father.
Pray you, let's have no words of this. But when they ask you what it means, say this. Tomorrow is St. Valentine's Day. All morning be time, and I am made at your window. Be your Valentine, then... Oh. I lost my part, I couldn't breathe. To be your Valentine, then up he rose and donned his clothes, and duped the chamber door, and let in the maid, then out the maid, never departed more.
Wait. Pretty Ophelia.
Indeed, without an oath, I'll make an end of it. And by guess and by Saint Charity, I lack and fie for shame. Young men will do it if they come to it, but cock they are to blame. Quoth she before you tumble in, you promised me to wed. He answers, so I had done by yonder sun. And thou hast nodded, come to my bed. I hope all will be well. We must be patient, but I cannot choose to weep. But to think this should have laid him in the cold ground. My brothers shall know of it. So I ask you for good counsel. Come. Good night, ladies. Good night, sweet ladies. Good night. Good night.
Everybody go past your next round.
Oh, is this the fair Ophelia?
I don't know.
My sister.
My Ophelia! I love you so much. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. I loved her more than you. I loved her more than 12,000 times that you loved me.
Where's the beer at?
This is my.
I hope in the middle of that all the
Come and take this ham from me.
I beg your pardon. Sir, I've done you no wrong. Forgive me as a gentleman. Everyone here knows, and I'm sure you've heard, that I'm suffering from a serious mental illness. When I insulted you, it was due to insanity. Was Hamlet the one who insulted Laertes? No, not Hamlet. If Hamlet, robbed of his own mind, and insults Laertes when he's not really himself, then Hamlet's not guilty of the offense. Who is guilty then? Hamlet's mental illnesses. I disclaiming, from a purposed evil, free me so far in your most generous thoughts that I have shot mine arrow over the house and hurt my brother.
I am satisfied in nature, whose motive in this case should stir most of revenge. But in terms of honor, I stand aloof and have no reconcilement. Till by some elder masters of known honor, I have a voice of precedent of peace. Have no reconcilement till by some elder of masters, I have a voice of precedent of peace. To keep my name ungorged, but till that time I do receive your offered love like love and will not wrong it.
I embrace it freely, and with this brothers, Wagner, play. Come at me, foils! Come one for me! I'm going to make you look sharp, Laertes. I am so bad at the game that your skill will shine like the brightest star in the darkest night.
You're making fun of me.
No, I swear I'm not. I'll edit it out.
Swords, us, Rick. Hamlet, you know the bet?
You quite frankly bet on the weaker fencer. Ah!
I do not fear it. I have seen you both, but since he is better, we have therefore odds.
Too heavy. Fetch me another.
These foils like me well. Does it have all the length?
Ay, my good lord. Put the goblets of wine on that table. If Hamlet makes the first or second hit, or gets back at Laertes by making the third hit, then let my soldier give him a military salute. I'll drink to Hamlet's health, and into his goblet I'll drop a pearl even more costly than those in the crowns of the last 4 Danish kings. Give me the goblets, and now let the drum and trumpet play, and the trumpet signal the cannon outside to fire, and let the cannon to tell the heavens, and the heavens tell all the earth that the king is drinking now to Hamlet's health. Come on, let's begin, judges.
Ah! Sir?
Come on, Lord.
One! Judgment?
A hit, a very palpable hit.
Ah! Ah!
Stay, give me drink. Hamlet, this pearl is thine. Here's to thee health.